Hi everyone, and welcome to this video showing how I'm trading the London session as a price action day trader. I trade with a strategy. Those who don't know anything about me or are new to the channel, I trade with a strategy called from the Price Action Traders Institute. A lady called Kim Crump has developed that strategy. She's been trading it many years. I've been trading it since 2015, been very successful. So it's been a while now. I haven't posted any videos for quite a while. And again, those of you that don't know me, I've recently, October 2019, moved to Thailand full time. We've built a house here. It's taken up so much of my time. But now, I've been trading throughout that time. But now I'm in a position to be able to sit down and spend some more time putting some videos together, hopefully helping you guys out with your trading, your mindset, and tell you a bit more about the Price Action Traders Institute and how you can get involved. So if you take a look down in the description, you'll find a link down there, and that will take you to everything you need to know about us and what we do at the Price Action Traders Institute. Okay, let's get straight over to the charts and I'll show you how I traded today throughout the London session. So here we go, looking at the charts here. It's we've got 5 minutes before the London Open. It's 7:55 in London. So yeah, 5 minutes before the London Open occurs. Just looking through the charts, not a great deal going on at the moment. Seeing everything ranging pretty much, but I've got everything in place. I've just finished the live trade planning webinar with the Price Action Traders Institute members, and if you're not a member, if you'd like to find out more about that, take a look down in the description, and I'll put some links down there where you can click on them and find out a bit more about what we do and how we trade. We do a live trade plan, 3 sessions every week, and we actually trade alongside our members and converse on Twitter, helping each other out, guiding each other through it. So yeah, if you're not already a member, if you're not already a member and you'd like to know more about what we do, take a look at the link below this video in the description box. So as I was saying, ranges at the moment. Australian dollar, let's have a look at these as well. Yeah, Australian dollar is just going nowhere at the moment. I've got a pending order on this US dollar Japanese yen. It was looking like we might be seeing Japanese yen weakness coming into play, although that seems to be easing off as well at the moment. US dollar Canadian dollar, nothing going on there. Canadian dollar Japanese yen. Okay, again, started to see a bit of a move up here, but that's easing off now. And New Zealand dollar US dollar, seen some downside move on this. And it does seem to have been about New Zealand dollar, although we were seeing a little bit of US dollar strength coming into play just now. That was helping to push this down, but that seems to be easing as well. So right now, I'm just looking to see where the money might be moving. And to be honest with you, I don't have a clue. There's nothing showing out at the moment right now. And those people who shout and holler about the euro's doing this or the pound's doing that, or it's going to do this or it's going to do that, it's just noise, really it is. No one knows at the moment, or in any given moment in the markets, no one knows exactly what's going to happen. So just looking for probabilities and looking for some kind of idea as to where the money might be moving. Like I say, right now there's nothing. So just 2 pending orders, US dollar Japanese yen and Canadian dollar Japanese yen. So what I'll do, I'll pause the video for now. As soon as I see anything picking up, or if I get any trades taken, if I get positioned on anything, I'll give you the heads up on them. Okay. Right, so I'll pause this now, and I'll be back with you in a little while just to give you an idea as to what's going on, if I see anything going on. We've got a few minutes left before the London Open, so maybe I'll start this up again then, see if we get any volatility or price action kicking in as the London Stock Exchange opens. Okay, I'll be back with you in a little while. Okay, back with you. First position I've taken this morning, US dollar Japanese yen, seeing it break out of this overnight range here, and I've caught this at 64, taking it long, looking for a continuation up towards this 80 area, possibly through that, and up towards this previous day's high and the 0-0 level. We'll see how it plays out though. Initially I'll need this to move a little bit further for me to stick with it, and all of that is part of the criteria and the strategy that we use at the Price Action Traders Institute. But let's have a look at some of the other pairs. Okay, not a great deal happening on the euro there. Pound, pending order on that, because we did see a move on the US dollar just now. Pound US dollar, I've put a pending order on that, but just holding back at the moment. Nothing really happening on the pound. Australian dollar, US dollar. So we're seeing that strength coming in on the US dollar, but we're also seeing weakness on the Australian dollar. As you can see, well, it's not so much there. New Zealand dollar, which usually works very, very closely aligned to the Australian dollar. You see how that's shifting down. Plus the strength on the US dollar. This is the pair that I would have liked to have caught a little earlier on, but there's no entry point for me right now. I need to just sit and wait and watch to see if I can get positioned on this. But right now that's shifting down quite strong because of the two currencies working together, New Zealand dollar and US dollar. Let's have a little look. Pending order on that. Nothing happening at the moment. And so that's the one pair that I'm holding right now. US dollar, Japanese yen. I'll pause this for now. I've got a little bit of admin to do. I need to do a few things for the members. And I'll be back with it. What's shifting? Let's have a look. Yeah, US dollar strength looks like it's definitely coming into play. Pushing that New Zealand dollar, US dollar down beautifully. We could be seeing some more entry points coming into play in a minute. Right, I'll be back in a little while. I'll pause this for now and I'll be back in a minute to give you an update. Okay, back with you. Pending order I've got in place on New Zealand dollar, US dollar. Come nowhere near that yet. Seeing a drop in that price action due to the US dollar strength. Okay, let's go back and see what's been going on. US dollar trade that I took just now. I'm not sure if I caught that on the last video clip, but anyway, I took an entry on the US dollar at 58 as it came through an entry point. I had to punch out of that. Price didn't reach a level that I needed it to be able to stick with it. So I punched out of that, losing 1 pip. I'm currently down 1 pip due to that pound US dollar trade. I've got a re-entry pending order in place there, one of our levels where I can re-enter this, and I'm still looking for possible US dollar strength to come into play. Maybe. We'll see how it goes. But right now, that's where I am with the pound US dollar, 1 pip down, and a re-entry order in place, ready if it moves down. Australian dollar, US dollar, this was another position that I managed to catch. Caught this at 49. I'm looking for that to move down towards that 20 level, down here. That's where I've got my take profit set at the moment. We'll see how this plays out. Again, on that US dollar strength, possible weakness on the Australian dollar we've been seeing as well. Or it could just be about the New Zealand dollar moving down and pulling the Australian dollar down with it. What else have we got here? US dollar, Japanese yen. This is well, it was the first position that I got into. And seeing price moving out quite nicely there. Now we're seeing a bit of a pullback, so I'm watching this closely. If price closes back down too low, I'm going to have to punch out of this, but looking for it to close up in the area where it is now or even higher. That's the ideal scenario, but we'll see how that plays out. And I've got my take profit right now up at 0.0. Little optimistic maybe. Looking for price to come up through that 80 level, up through that previous day's high to the 0.0. That's what I'm going to be looking for on that. And the final pair that I'm holding, US dollar, Canadian dollar. Is that about the Canadian? Yeah, we could be seeing weakness coming in on the Canadian dollar, plus that strength on the US dollar, working together nicely on these two. So stop loss is in place at minus 10 pips. I've got no take profit yet, so I'll put that in while we're here. I'll put that up at that 80 level there. So I'll be looking for this price to continue this upside move up towards that 80 level. That's where I'm going to set the take profit. So there you go, holding the pound, sorry, not holding the pound US dollar, I'm out of that. I'm holding the Australian dollar US dollar, US dollar Japanese yen, pulling down deep now. What's that about? Japanese yen, yeah, okay, we're seeing Japanese yen strength coming into play. Okay, so yeah, we're seeing Japanese yen strength coming into play right now, across the board. Okay, so US dollar, Japanese yen, I'll be watching this closely. There's 6.5 minutes approximately left on this candle. I need to keep an eye on that. US dollar, Canadian dollar is the third pair that I'm holding right now, third position I've got opened. Okay, I'll pause again and I'll come back and let you know how things go once we get closer to the new candle opening. Hi, back again just to give you an update and show you this latest position that I've taken. New Zealand dollar, US dollar. We've seen a nice move right the way through the Asian session on this, and it's continuing into and through the London session. So I've just taken this short, got in this at 16 and looking for further downside movement on this. I'm looking for this overall price action to continue as we go through the London session. So we'll see how that plays out. Let's just put my take profit in place. I've got the stop loss in place. This is a 10 pip stop loss. So, okay, down there at the 0, 0, it'll give me 16. So what I'm going to do, pulling it down to that next key level, which is 80, give me 35 pips, but that's a big, big move. And the way the markets have been recently, I don't know. I'm not so sure. So what I'm going to do on this, I'm going to be a little more conservative, a little bit more realistic, and I'm going to set my take profit at 20 pips. Down there at 96. Just below that 0, 0. And why 20 pips? That'll give me a 2-to-1 risk to reward. There's 10 pip stop loss on this. 20 pip take profit. That'll do me if it reaches down to that level there. So looking for this to continue on that downside move. Let's just do a quick review while we're here, while we're up and running. Pound US dollar, that re-entry level doesn't look like it's going to be hit. That's pulling back up. Australian dollar, US dollar. Seen a bit of a pullback on that last candle, but now that's starting to move down again. So looking for that overall move to the downside to continue. Starting to see that pick up a little bit of momentum at the moment. Australian dollar, could be seeing weakness coming in on that. So, US dollar, Japanese yen, possibly a little bit of, let's see, yeah, possibly a little bit of strength coming in on the Japanese yen. So that's pulling back at the moment. You can see that last candle, we had it pull back, but then continue back up again, but could be seeing it coming back down now. US dollar, Canadian dollar, that's still holding its own, not doing a great deal, not moving mountains at the moment, but we're looking for that to continue that upside move up towards the 80 level. So that's about it really. No, New Zealand dollar, US dollar, of course, that one that I've just taken there. Okay, so again, I'll pause the video for now, rather than sitting here just watching paint dry, and I'll be back with you in a little while, just to see how things are going, see how these are moving. Okay, I'll be back with you in a little while. Okay, so back with you, another position taken, the Euro US dollar. I've just taken this short as it's come through an entry point at 0.6. So looking for this to move down, it's bounced off of that previous day's low. We're looking for it to push through that previous day's low, through this 0.0 key level, and then down. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Maybe a 2-to-1 on this because, seeing what the time is, it's 8 minutes past 9. Okay, I'll sit and watch this and see how it goes. Not looking that great at the moment. Now that bounce off of that previous day's low, pushing it back inside the area where I actually got in. Let's have a look and see where we are with the others. Let's have a look. Oh, Australian dollar, US dollar moving down nicely. US dollar, Japanese yen taking off. Beautiful. US dollar strength coming into play by the looks of it. US dollar, Canadian dollar, that's looking nice. And New Zealand dollar, US dollar strength pushing this one down. So it's to be honest with you, it's getting to a point now where I might actually take profit on these. What I'll do, I'll cut the video short for a minute. I need to have a look at a few things, and I shall come back and let you know what my decision is. Okay, I'll be back with you in a little while. So back with you just to let you know that I've gone flat the market. I've looked at the percentage profit that I had, looked at the positions that I had, looking at the time, just an overall view of what's going on. And don't get me wrong, I haven't got a clue. Those markets might run and run and run, and I've left money on the table. But I'm happy with my result. What I'll be back in a little while, and I'll give you a rundown of the positions I took and the profits that I took on those. So I'll be back with you in a little while. So here we are with the final score, the final results. Today was just one of those days where the markets picked up, started moving really, really nicely, and we've seen that follow through. So I punched out when I did. One of the things you have to accept and you have to get used to is you can leave money on the table, but I'm just absolutely fine. I'm happy with what I made today. Had a good result, and yeah, there was an opportunity to stay in those trades, but you never know. You just don't know when that's going to happen. So the way the markets have been just recently, there's been not too much given away, and that's the reason why I got out. I was happy with the percentage that I made, and just walked away and did okay. So you can see US dollar, Japanese yen ended up with 8 pips, Australian dollar, US dollar 8 pips, US dollar, Canadian dollar 14 pips, New Zealand dollar, US dollar was 6 pips, and the euro, US dollar, when I punched out, that was at break even. And the one loss today was just the 1 pip on the pound, US dollar. That was breaking out of a range, didn't make it out of where I needed it to, the zone that I needed it to move out of, and so I just punched out of that. So that was it, 35 pips. And I'm risking, at the moment, I'm only risking 0.25% on each trade. So 0.25% risk. And that's given me 0.67% profit on my capital, which is pretty good. If the markets start to move a little more consistent and we start to see some follow through, I'll happily move my risk back up to 0.5%, doubling my profit. And of course doubling my losses, but the losses usually fall way behind the wins. So don't forget, if you don't know much about the Price Action Traders Institute, would like to find out more, there's a link down in the description. You can find out more about what we do, how we trade, and how you can join us. Please remember to hit subscribe because on the YouTube channel, because I'm hoping to be able to put more videos out now, talking you through my trading, a little bit more of the mindset as I start going through. It's been a long time. I haven't had much chance to do anything since moving here to Thailand permanently, but I'm hoping to get back on track now and put more of these videos out, helping others with their trading, and of course making people aware of the Price Action Traders Institute. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll be back again soon with another video for you.